With just months until football season begins, who will be at the starter position in the quarterback role is still a question for Tennessee. Joey Aguilar played last year as the first-string quarterback, but he wants to play again this year.
A hearing in Knox County Chancery Court today will determine eventually how this case moves forward. 10 Sports reporter Emily Ray Cochran and 10 News investigative producer John North join us with the latest.
Joey Aguilar wrapped up his preliminary injunction against the NCAA on Friday afternoon, and Chancellor Heagerty, John, really pushed both sides here, right? The NCAA and Aguilar's attorney, but overall a very warm environment. Everybody was very respectful to Aguilar and this entire case.
I might say I really didn't expect the kind of reception that he got. He was sitting there in the courtroom on the right-hand side, a full courtroom, and everybody from the Chancellor on down was very respectful, turned to him at times and addressed him and said, "We thank you for what you did."
Absolutely, and even the NCAA defense, right? They were respectful towards him as well, saying thank you so much for what you did.
Called him a hero.
Exactly, at Tennessee, and we're going to get to that soundbite in just a bit, but obviously he's going to stick with his arguments and say rules are rules.
Yeah, and that's really where the NCAA is coming from. It's like, hey, this is the way it's always been. This is what the members agreed on. We don't have a burden to prove anything, and there's no case here.
Absolutely, and this is what the NCAA defense said about Joey Aguilar being a hero, but also sticking with their sides.
You're a hero to kids around this city. Fantastic. And we can't take that away from him. He will always have a home in Knoxville. We didn't know who he was until Nico left, and then he came, and it was wonderful. But that doesn't mean we break the rules. It doesn't mean the Vols get something everybody else doesn't, unless and until the claim is proven. And until we do that, we play by the rules.
I think this case is really going to come down to the question of the monopoly, and does the Chancellor buy Joey Aguilar's argument that the NCAA is a monopoly, they're the only game in town, and they're prohibiting his client from making a living.
That will be one of the biggest arguments, certainly in this case, but of course, Chancellor Heagerty has not made a final decision yet. He said he still has to go through 1,200 pages of documents from the NCAA defense team, and it's going to take some time, right, John? I'm guessing maybe a week from today, maybe?
Could be. You never want to presume what a judge is going to do. That would be bad advice. I'd say probably a good chance. He said soon. I think soon maybe means next week sometime.
And we do have to also say that he does want to take Aguilar's considerations into all of this too, because he is it's timely for him, right? He needs to make a decision to see if he can practice with the Vols in the spring when March comes around, if he does win this case. But if he loses, he also needs to start preparing for the NFL draft. So time is very important in this case as well. Chancellor Heagerty did mention that it is going to be important and he wants to play both sides, but he also wants to get it right. So that's what we have today. That's what we've learned from this case today, but we will send things back to you for now.